Oh my God.
Hello everybody, my name is Matthew Tate and I only do two things, and that's eat ass and play tennis. None of y'all look particularly fit or talented, so let's get fucking weird. Any of y'all ever been getting your ass ate by a native Russian speaker while getting your dick blowed by a native German speaker? I like to call that duolingus. It's happened to me recently. I don't know if this has happened to any of you. Any of y'all ever been going down on a lady? She neglected to mention to you that she was on her cycle. It has happened to me recently. Then all of a sudden I'm like,
Holy shit, how are we both keeping our balance on this bike?
and the handlebar keeps going in my ass. We're not going to maintain that energy for the whole set. I'm sorry. Oh, holy shit, guys. It's good to be here tonight. It's good to be here tonight. I almost wasn't here tonight, but the gun jammed. Good to be back in Nashville again. Been going through it this year. Been going through it, you know. It's been a rough year. You know, my year started out in a real fun way. Y'all remember that fun time? That one fun time? You know, where I got broken up with, 10 minutes before I had to go host a comedy show. One day before our anniversary. I was like, oof, baby, that hurts. Kind of preferred it when you just hit me instead. Suffer from the depression a little bit. We got any depressed people in here? That checks out. Room's half full of fucking comics. Depression's a weird thing, you know. Depression's kind of a rough thing. You know, I feel like depression definitely will have you neglecting a lot of important day-to-day responsibilities in your life. You know what I'm talking about? Like for example, any of y'all ever been, at home, maybe on a Wednesday night after a comedy show, and about 3 bottles of wine deep, you suddenly say to yourself, man, this gun tastes like I haven't cleaned it in a while. Yeah? Alright, that's enough about suicide. Oh, holy shit. Bowery Vault, I fucking love this place. Give yourselves a round of applause. Keep it going for Dinsey behind the bar. Dinsey just carded me. Do you know how fucking good that feels? I ordered a Murphy's Stout. That should have been the dead giveaway right there. You know, Murphy's as a beer is kind of like my heart, because it's like old and dark and bitter, and nobody would ever pick it out if you had other options. I love getting carded, though. I think my favorite recent time I got carded, I was at a vape shop, and the guy carded me, and when he saw my ID, he went, "Are you fucking kidding me?" In his place of employment. I was very flattered. And I was like, well, how old did you think I was? And he said, bro, I had you figured for probably 16. I was like, oh my God, 16? For real? That's very flattering, because I'm closer to 36 than I am to 16, if we're being honest. Because I'm 36. Do actual material, okay. Everybody have a good Pride Month? Just had Pride Month. Everybody have a good Pride Month? Yeah? Fuck yeah, I like to hear it. I chose Pride Month this year to actually come out of the closet. Only took Matthew Tate fucking 36 years to figure out who the fuck they are. Doing great, knocking it out of the park. So I came out of the closet as a non-binary and pansexual, and haven't come out to my dad yet. I haven't come out to my mom. That's going to be another burn to bridge once we get there, but I don't know. Why am I blanking on my own material, man? That's because you don't do new material to show, you asshole. I hate when people misuse words. Don't worry, we're going to come back around to it. I hate when people misuse words, like hot water heater, that's not necessary. It wouldn't need to be heated if it was already hot, Mom, Here's another one that really bugs me. You'll see this a lot with things like corporate comedy clubs or with a Ticketmaster. They'll use the words "for your convenience." And where they put it? Y'all know where they put it, right? Fees applied to your tickets for your convenience. It's there's nothing fucking convenient about that. You take those words back, you know? It has me channeling my inner Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride. Like, you keep using those words. I do not think they mean what do you think they mean? I think a better use of for your convenience would be, hi, I'm Matthew Tate, and I'm non-binary, and I use rolling pronouns, so you literally can't get it wrong even if you fucking try. For your convenience. I said also came out as pansexual. I was talking to somebody at a bar about a week ago, and this was an older lady, and she said, pansexual, isn't that just like bisexual but with extra modern flavor? And I'm like, well, you're not wrong entirely, but here, I'll break down the difference for you. So bisexual, by definition, is somebody who is attracted to both sexes, both genders, right? But pansexual, such as myself, is somebody who is not attracted to somebody based on their gender or sex. I am attracted to somebody based on who they are as a human being. Aww. Which means I'm still not fucking into men. Thank you. I fucking knew Courtney would love that one. She's over there channeling Fran Drescher with her laugh, and I love it. Oh my God. Oh, what else is dumb? What else is dumb, folks? I'm not the best with the relationships, you know. I'm not the best with a lot of things, you know. I'm 36 years old, but I've always felt like I'm old for my age. Like, can any of y'all relate? You ever feel that way? You know, I let me put it this way: I got a smartphone this year. That's big for old Matthew Tate, you know. And it makes dating very difficult because I don't know a lot of things. Like, for example, I'm not good with emojis. Do y'all speak the hieroglyphics in here? Yeah, you know who doesn't? Old Matthew Tate. No, sir. No, sir. I was on the Tinders, and I matched with a lady, and she started speaking me an emoji, and I can't be positive what she said because, again, I don't speak the hieroglyphics, but the nearest I could decipher was I believe that she said that she wanted me to eat her wet cat until she cried. I was very disgusted, very disturbed. Swipe left. Is that the correct direction? I don't know. Hi, I'm Matthew Tate, and I don't know things. Yeah, I was on my way to a show in Birmingham, and I passed by one of those car vending machines. You guys seen these? Yeah? It says Carvana at the top. I was like, Carvana? What the fuck? Isn't that one band that got really popular briefly in the 90s? They had that song, Smells Like Fresh Car Scent. I think the lead singer blew a head gasket. Carvana. Hi, I'm Matthew Tate, and I don't know things. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, and then like communication is key too. I'm not good at that. Like, for example, I'll misread cues a lot. Like, the last lady I was with asked one time, you know, if we could try daddy-daughter role play, and I disappeared. Ooh, stop me if you've heard this one before. So my neighbor was getting shot the other day, and I thought, boy, the holidays are coming up, aren't they? I know we covered this earlier, but we've had a few new people walk in. Do we have any church-going Christians in here? Any? Not a single damn one. All right, my kind of crowd. I go to church. I go to church exactly one time a year, and I'll tell you why. It's because I was raised Catholic. Yeah, some of y'all know. And so that's the maximum number of times I can do it, right? But I go to church that one time a year because it makes my family happy, you know? But I can't stand to go to church any more than just around the holidays. Mostly because I get really tired of all the Catholic lies, you know? All the Catholic lies. And for those of you who have been to Mass, you may be familiar, there's this little ceremony they do where there's this old guy who stands at the front, and then he brings up everybody who brought the VIP package, donates the Kickstarter, you know? And he goes down the line, and he gives each one of them a little sip of wine, or a big gulp of wine if you're a little boy. And he does a curious thing. He goes back around to the front of the line again, and he hands each one of you a cracker. and he says, take and eat, for this is my body, said Christ. And, I feel like that's just another one of those Catholic lies, Because as a student of history, I happen to know that Jesus was not a cracker. All right, folks, please visit me at the merch table. Y'all have been lovely. I've been Matthew Tate. Welcome back, Courtney.